How are you guys doing with this strange period?
Um, to be fully transparent, I go in and out of, being healthier on some days than others. Like, I just try to eat to feel good. And before all of this, eating healthy made me feel good. And now, I just eat whatever brings me joy. And lately it's been cinnamon rolls,
Yeah. Oh,
um, ice cream out of the pint. A lot of like, we order pie a lot. Like my need for crust has become kind of crazy. Like I just need a buttery, like with real butter, none of that fake crap. I want real butter, real like lard put into things. And then I'll go through a phase of like, doing my fit on workouts and all of that. But I think just trying to survive however you can during this time that there's no blueprint for. It's weird, it's scary, it's terrifying, it's maddening. And if eating, cinnamon rolls, uh, and adding butter on top of the frosting makes you feel better,
yeah.
go for it.
Have you been watching anything fun?
Yeah, we've been watching the Last Dance doc about Michael Jordan and the
Oh, I
Bulls.
was going to ask you if you were watching that. I
Have
have
we?
to start. Everybody I know has watched it, and I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, Dee was in the first episode, and I was like, "You didn't tell me! Oh my god!" Like, wow. We've watched Never Have I Ever, Minnie Kaling's amazing YA. We
Oh,
watched that
I
with
want
the
to see
family.
that too.
Oh my gosh, so good. Little Fires Everywhere.
I watched that.
Oh, so good.
I thought it was really good too.
I just read Such a Fun Age. Have
Oh,
you read
we
that one?
have that. We have that here, but
So
I don't know.
good.
Is it good?
It's so
Okay.
good. I read it too fast because then it was like, damn. Okay. What else I got? Yeah. Not All Boys Are Blue. All Boys Aren't Blue by George Johnson, which is
Uh-huh.
brilliant. God, there have been so many. Like we literally just binge shows. We watched The Stranger. I'm trying to like slow down because then we're like done. I'm like, well, what else we got?
People are still asking about your skincare regimen.
I've been experimenting with a couple things. I drink a gallon of water a day. Sometimes when I'm feeling fancy, I might put cucumber in there or lemon or whatever. Some people put mint or strawberries, whatever. But I
A
also will drink out
gallon,
of
that's a lot of water.
it is. I pee a lot, which is a nice little escape from your children.
So you have a children's book that you wrote, which is so exciting. So tell us about that. And I know you were inspired by your mom to write this book.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, tell us about it.
I grew up in one of the largest Black families in the state of Nebraska and one of the largest Black families in the Midwest. And it wasn't always these formal, legal agreements, right? So whatever child needed raising, whatever adult needed a home, that's just what it was, whether it was a neighborhood friend that we called play cousins or whatever. So I grew up in a home where there were always people coming in and there was always, everyone was always welcome. And with my mom at 60, after my parents got divorced at the age of 60, my mom adopted her first child. 61, adopted another. A few years later,
Which
adopted
is so
another.
awesome.
It's amazing. And now she's 73 with a teenager and preteens. And there's really no literature that sort of celebrates that welcoming of family, that is non-traditional, certainly starring and centering marginalized families. I just wanted to celebrate all those families that are out here with their arms stretched wide open, like, welcome, we love you, we see you, and we celebrate you.
I think you and Dwayne have been such incredible role models about supporting Zaya's transition.
She's been out as a queer child for years, but the transition has been since the start of 7th grade. And just getting the pronouns,
Right.
her preferred pronouns, and even knowing to ask other people, what are your preferred pronouns? Okay, great. And then, talking to people the way that they would prefer you speak to them. And it is the most idiot proof, basic, least you can do type of thing is to speak to people the way they want to be spoken to. Call them by the names that they want. Understanding what a dead name is, versus their chosen name. And just understanding it's baby steps for everybody. And as long as you kind of lead with humility and not with, I've got all the answers, come to me, I'm an encyclopedia of information. I'm like, I'm still working on this. I don't know. And that's a real answer. And I'll get back to you. Hold on.
Yeah.
And the process looks different for every family. And to hear so much noise from the outside about surgery, gender reassignment surgery, I'm like, that's our child is, we just got her name. We just got her pronouns right. You're skipping some steps here. And it is a process and it is a journey and it is her journey. And we respect that. And that's just step one, you know?
If you guys like what you see, subscribe right here.